Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is May 9th, 2026. We're looking at Proverbs chapter 9, and we're looking at the foolish and the wise. In chapter 9, verse 1, starting in verse 1, it says, Wisdom has built her house. She carved out her 7 pillars. She prepared her meat. She's mixed her wine. She set out her table. She put everything in order. In verse 13 it says, The woman folly is rowdy. She's gullible and knows nothing. She sits by the door of her house on a seat at the highest point of the city. I don't know where I'm at in that equation. Just straight up, there are times I think, okay, I'm building my house, I'm preparing carving out the pillars, I'm preparing for the future. And then I look at my life and see I have had request after request after request, and I've failed so many times to follow through. I've got so many things on my plate, I can't figure out where to start. I know part of that's my ADHD, and if I've got 100 things, I feel like I need to do them all at the same time, therefore I can't do anything. It's analysis paralysis is what I used to call it. Now I understand that it is something deeper in me. Wisdom built her house. She carved out her 7 pillars. She prepared her meat. But when it comes down to it, that whole conversation about wisdom wraps up with this thought. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. When I'm overwhelmed like this and I'm wondering where I need to go, the reality is I really need to learn to trust the Lord. Yesterday we had some things come up, and I went chasing after answers because we had a mess that we had to clean up. And I got to a certain point in the mess and was completely overwhelmed. And I realized today I turned back to an old habit instead of turning to God. I was overwhelmed, so I quit and went and took a nap. Just decided I was too tired to deal with it. And I left it undone. And that's why I have failed all these areas. Is because I keep turning to old habits and allowing people to speak into my life saying, oh, it's okay, you're allowed to rest, you're allowed to, but I am turning to myself for answers instead of to God. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. I'm not even starting there. I need to get better at it. I need to trust the Lord more. I share this with you because you need to see that it's okay to recognize where you're at and grow in it. And if we can grow together, that makes me actually feel better than if I'm all alone. So I'm inviting you on a journey with me to learn to put my focus on God in all occasions. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.